A bye week could not come at a better time for New South Wales, who need to forget about the match before their next assignment against the Reds in a fortnight. "I think the Sunwolves played a really strong game there," said captain Michael Hooper. "They capitalised on a lot of mistakes we made and then also put some really good phases together to put us under pressure." Loose carry. Israel Folau tries to rip the ball from the Sunwolves overhead at Chicha Rugby Stadium. Credit. "I think we just potentially tried to score some Harlem Globetrotter tries, which is not what we want to do. We want to build phases and put them under pressure, which we didn't do, and that was frustrating. I'm very happy with the win. Very happy that we were able to close out that game, which we weren't able to do last week. It's an improvement there today." Coach Daryl Gibson said he was pleased with the result itself, but added, "There are aspects of our game we will be disappointed with in terms of the amount of turnovers that we gave the Sunwolves, and they certainly thrived in that part of the game." The Waratahs trailed 20-17 at halftime despite a double to Israel Folau. For context, the Waratahs had beaten the Sunwolves by an average of almost 40 points across the 3 previous fixtures between the sides. When the fullback sliced his way past hapless defenders on the left wing to score his second of the afternoon in the 29th minute, Folau created his own history by becoming the most prolific Australian try scorer in Super Rugby history. Prolific. Folau crosses in the first half as he edges towards a new record. Folau, 58, edged past Brumbies legend Joe Roff, 57, to put himself in the record books after 91 Super Rugby matches across 6 and a bit seasons. But the milestone appeared almost insignificant as the Waratahs searched for answers against a Sunwolves team that worked overtime in defence and were able to produce fast offloads that opened up gaps in the New South Wales line. Gibson is a calm coach at the best of times, and it's hard to imagine there was any ranting and raving in the change rooms at halftime. However, with a full-strength team on the park, the Heat was on to turn things around, starting with sorting out spacing in the defensive line. There was lots of lateral ball movement from chief playmakers Bernard Foley and Kurtley Beale, but not enough direct ball running from the big men to consistently get over the gain line. Head and shoulders above, Ned Hannigan jumps first to get clean line-out ball. Credit. Particularly worrying was the Waratahs' instability at scrum time against a pack that rarely asserts its dominance in that area. Their line-out, however, was impeccable. "Loading for our front rowers, it was a really good lesson, particularly in that first 40, Hooper said. "They showed a different picture we didn't expect." The opening exchanges were littered with intercepts, 2 of which led to tries to either side. Shortly after, Curtis Rona had the ball knocked out of his hands while diving to try and score down the left edge. A mistimed Rob Simmons' pass was seized upon by the Sunwolves, who sprinted 75 metres downfield and notched up the first 5-pointer of the afternoon. Tries such as these, against the run of play, have been a recurring theme for the Waratahs in recent years. But moments later, Beale crossed the line after benefiting from a kick that landed in his breadbasket. With no one in front, it was a gift for the returning New South Wales number 12. A Sunwolves penalty put them ahead 10-7, but a Folau tried down the right edge, which went through plenty of hands, the last belonging to Hunt, gave the Waratahs a lead few believed they would squander. Just as the Waratahs looked like they would streak ahead, Sunwolves' second rower Tom Rowe made the most of a bad defensive read from Jet Holloway to put the home side up 20-17 at the break. Even when the Waratahs did sneak ahead, thanks to a try off the back of 17 phases to Jack Dempsey close to the line, celebrations were subdued. Maybe they were too tired to get excited, for this was a game played at a frenetic pace. The Waratahs went up by 8 points after being awarded a penalty try following a number of infringements by the Sunwolves while defending driving mauls. However, a 70th-minute try to Gerhard van den Heever struck fear into the Waratahs camp, but they held on for their first, albeit underwhelming, victory of 2019.